friend, and welcome to the 10-Minute Mind Shift Podcast. I'm your host, Janet Cagle, certified life coach, business strategist, and lover of all things related to up-leveling my life and yours. My goal is to help you experience a mind shift that gets you one step closer to your goals, whatever they are. My goal is not to keep you wrapped up in self-help all day, just 10 minutes. And who doesn't have 10 minutes, right? Hey, friend. Welcome back to the podcast. I received a great question this week from a listener, so I thought it would make a great episode. Here's the question. Isn't having an expectation of achieving a goal setting myself up for failure and heartbreak? All right, so this is episode number 44 and the heartbreak of goals. This question is everything, my friends. It is at the center of why it's so hard for many of us to even think about having a dream or a goal, let alone go all in on the pursuit of it. I mean, what if you have this dream and you set this goal and then you never hit your target? Then what? Was it all for nothing? Was it a waste of time and energy and money? These are the very thoughts that keep us from even dreaming to begin with. But here is your mind shift right off the bat, right out of the gate. By not pursuing that thing that you can't stop thinking about, you are already breaking your heart. You are already failing. You are failing ahead of time. Listen, we always have the option of looking at what is possible and investing in those thoughts. And if we did, our brain would show us all of the evidence of the truth in those thoughts. But our human brain defaults to all of the ways that we can fail, or what do we have to lose, and how hard it's going to be, and we get very attached to those thoughts. And those are the thoughts that our brain shows us in evidence of truth. Both thoughts are true. Your brain wants you to be right. It will show you evidence for whatever truth you want to create. The truth of possibility or the truth of impossibility. Whatever we spend the most time thinking about is what we will create more of. That is the best news ever because we are the ones in charge of what we spend the most time thinking about. So, as some of you know, I have this goal of earning my bronze medal with my horse Dutch. We have a lot of things to learn, a lot of elements and moves to master. A lot of the things that we are working on right now are well beyond our current understanding, his and mine. It's beyond what we have the strength or knowledge and experience for. And it's hard. And on most days, I want to puke. But here is the deal. If I spend all of my time thinking about how much I have to learn and how hard it is, how expensive it is, and I really sit in those thoughts, I am just making a hard thing harder, and I'm increasing the possibility of quitting versus achieving. And I would be taking low-octane action because of the low-octane emotions that I'm feeling, because of the low-octane thoughts that I'm thinking. Do you see how that works? I would be taking action from self-doubt and maybe even self-pity. Why does this have to be so hard for me? It seems so easy for someone else. Why didn't I start earlier? Why did I wait so long? Understand that your brain is going to want to point out to you just how fragile your ego is, and that chasing your heart's desire might be heartbreaking, and it might, but not chasing it guarantees your heartbreak. It guarantees your failing. I promise you, your ego can handle a lot more failure than your ego wants to. I promise you, it can. Trust yourself that you'll be fine, even if in pursuit of your ambition, you fall short of the outcome. And so I want to press upon you today that it's not just about the outcome. It's about who you are becoming along the way. We can't be in such a hurry or so emotionally attached to the outcome that we are miserable on the journey. Now, if your goal is feeling a little impossible right now, like mine is, all that means is that you aren't capable of creating the outcome right now, at this minute. That's all it means. But as humans, we make it mean that we probably never will, or we aren't meant for such a result, or we aren't good enough or worthy enough. So here is how I approach my goal. I am jazzed about what I know now that I didn't know a year ago or even a month ago. I'm excited to learn about what I will know a year from now, even a month from now. I am anxious in a good way to meet the horsewoman that I am becoming on this journey. I am very tuned in to who that is and how I am evolving on this journey. And here's the deal. If I never make it and I end up not earning my scores that I need for bronze, I won't be one bit upset about the woman that I became in the process. I won't be mad about the horsewoman that I evolved into. When we focus on what is possible, our brain starts working towards that. It starts looking for evidence that it is possible. Right now, today, it's not possible that I ride second level or third level, but it's possible that I learn how to do one thing this month and then another thing next month. And when I focus on one thing at a time, while perfecting all the other things, pretty soon, it's not going to feel so impossible. In fact, just thinking about it, it can start feeling inevitable as long as I don't quit. That, my friend, is exactly how it works for you too. Let me use another example. Let's say you want that promotion, and it requires that you go back to school, you get a certification or more education. It requires that you learn some things and grow and develop. It means that you start working with a mentor and getting feedback that might be hard to take at times, but you grow and you evolve and you start showing up as a high achiever and highly engaged at work, all the things. If all you are focused on is the promotion, and what if you don't get it after all this time and money and effort, you will miss the amazing person that you are evolving into on the journey. And that, my friends, is everything. I have heard people say they don't want to invest that much time, energy, or effort into anything unless they have a guarantee for the job or the promotion. If they aren't guaranteed the job or promotion, they won't put in the effort. I say for sure, you just guaranteed your results with that thought. They are focused on the wrong part of the goal. Yes, have the goal, put it out there, and then focus on the human you are becoming, the self-image that you are growing into, the potential that is in you to live at your highest and best self. Here's the deal. Go for it. Go all in for all of it. Be excited about the journey. And if in the end it didn't work out the way you thought, you will be fine. I promise. And you will be so glad that you did go for it. One of my compelling reasons for why I want to do what I do is I want to share with my grandkids and great-grands all of the things that I went for. And I want to talk about the things that I did instead of the things that I wished that I would have had the courage to pursue. All right, if I don't get my bronze, I will be fine. But I don't spend 1 minute thinking about what if I don't make it. I spend all of my time thinking about making it happen. Okay, so how do we move from being afraid we won't hit that goal to pursuing that goal? I have some very clear steps for you to take today. Number 1, be very clear about your goal. Also, be very clear about the human that you will be evolving into on the journey in pursuit of your goal. Number 2, as you write out the details of your goal, write down all of the thoughts and the emotions that come up for you. What is the tone of voice that your inner critic is using? What are the words? What exactly is she trying to protect you from? It's important to know what you think you are trying to protect yourself from. What is your ego trying to protect you from? All right, number 3, write down all of the ways that you benefit on this journey in pursuit of your goal. What are the things that you will learn? How much knowledge will you acquire? How will you grow financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, relationally, all of the things? Number 4, who else benefits on your journey? Does your journey benefit anyone else? Think about it. Do you have to buy things from another person? Do you have to take lessons? Will your growth positively affect someone else? All right, my friends, I hope this has been helpful and useful to you. Let me know by leaving me a review. And if you are ready to take this work to the next level, let's do it right now. Email me, janetcagle@janetcagle.com. It is that easy. Now, I hope that you have the best week ever. That's a wrap of the 10-Minute Mind Shift podcast. I hope that you were able to experience your own mind shift today. Listen, if you're ready to take this work to the next level, I highly recommend Life by Design Academy. It's my one-on-one coaching program that offers you a transformation at the speed of life.